poem. And this is my first foray into science fiction poetry. So, here we go. Much scarier than the idea the bogeyman will get you is the idea you will become the bogeyman. For in the year 2525, a billionaire from our now is awoken from long sleep to see flaming torches and twisted faces screaming hatred at us. He is Skate Guy the Scapegoat, and this is Burning Man Festival 2525. Imagine a future where they hate us, a time of ruins where they loathe our wasteful, squandering, callousness. How we put the consequences of our actions into a time machine and merrily sent them off into the future where they ain't going to be our problem. Our future, their present. Off-white, brown, grey, black, slow, unchanging, stuck, dust, desert, hurricane, skeletal, twisted, poison, toxic, wreckage, barren, pain, agony, death, nightmare, terror, horror and fear. Yes, never before had one species on this earth had so much power over the future. And what did human beings do when they achieved such power? They used it to destroy that future. And in 25, they know this well, and they take it personal. And imagine, they can still watch on one of the last still functioning screens movies like Fast and Furious 25. And they judge us. By then they vilify, watch, absolute aghast as vehicles trashed, smashed. If Vin Diesel wasn't crashing that, maybe we could have one right now. You're doing it on purpose. You're doing it so we can't have none. Guess the future? Thinner, shorter, poorer, sicker, duller, mono, less. The future takes it personal. How could you be so awful to us? Yes, imagine a lame-ass future where they don't actually make screens anymore, but some still work, but nobody watches for our stupid stories and absurd acting, but they all sit, hunched, squeezed again and again around the only screen for miles, watching footage of our landfills and container ships and supermarket shelves and our highway traffic. Yes, police footage of our highway traffic, our stupid, wasteful journeys. You're doing it on purpose. You're doing it so we can't have none. You're just using up as much as possible to get there as fast as possible, just so you can use up another one when you get there, just so that we can't have none. Yet they do have access to an us, a resource of us. For in the 2030s, our next cryogenic suspension, available to the very, very rich, perhaps until a cure, perhaps a cultish fad, perhaps to avoid crisis. Did our world collapse in blood and dust and storm and hatred? Nobody knows, for if history is written by the winners, who writes it when everyone loses? Yet some cryogenic pods will get forgotten. Solar powered can last 1,000 years more. So every summer, for their biggest festival, ritual, they dig up a cryogenic pod. They harvest a billionaire whom we might have seen walking about, is awoken from long sleep to find themselves tied to a stake on a cart, dragged by thick ropes for a fevered, frenzied crowd hating them. Ropes pulled by 12 heroes, each a champion of their residual small-scale Olympics. Image, cart dragged on dirt road through rough village, tent shacks through fevered crowd hating them. Image, small hill, 5th century car wrecks. Image, stake dragged uphill and planted, so they can look down on the sea of contorted faces, the disgust, the bitterness, the incomprehension. How could you be so very, very awful and have so very, very much and so wantonly waste it as the pyre is lit and the flames rise and the last thing seen by this year's sacrifice at this year's Burning Man Festival are the faces racked in hatred, gleeful in the destruction of their devil, their demon, their nemesis, one of us. Thank you.